We would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we record today, the Turrbal and Yuggera people.
We pay our respects to elders past and present. Aboriginal land always was, always will be. Sovereignty was never ceded. Hello, my name is Geena.
Hello, my name is Aimee.
And we are
As Good As It Gets. Hello, everyone. Welcome to As Good As It Gets. I'm one of your hosts, Aimee, and sitting across from me, I love this outfit, Geena.
Do you? Thank you.
It looks really cool. It's like a
Nice.
layered green two-tone sweater, but over the top is a Cherry Coke t-shirt, and she's drinking raspberry
Raspberry
Coke.
But, you know, beggars can't be fucking choosers.
So close.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Thank
a
you
vibe.
so much.
That's okay.
I've been layering recently.
Yeah, I'm into it.
But I don't know what I'm going to do in summer.
Naked.
Okay. Because
Oh,
I feel
God.
like fashion is easier in winter because you can do layers and you can do like stockings as well.
Yes.
And boots or hats or beanies, scarves. Like there's so many options. But in summer, it's like it's so hot. All I want to wear is a singlet and shorts.
Yes.
And not that that's not fashion, but I like bright colors and my winter wardrobe is definitely more fun, flirty and cool than my summer. Because I literally just have a black singlet, a white singlet, denim shorts and tights.
Yep. That's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
truly.
Well, beggars can't be choosers.
That's right. But today,
Well,
slay.
oh, Geena, don't we have an
Slaying.
absolute treat for the
For the
listeners?
listeners. That's right. Buckle up and get down.
Because what are we doing?
Sweet fuck all. That's
Sweet nothing.
sweet nothing.
Guys, we couldn't figure out what to do for this episode.
Okay, I'll tell you something, listeners. It's hard. It's so hard thinking of content, especially when you're A, lazy and B, stupid like me. So,
Like us.
and all I want to do is do big dick energy every week. But
Every week.
because
Maybe that's what the listeners want.
they probably do, Amy. And what are we? Who are we to deny?
Well, in that case, Geena,
Here we
it
go.
is time for...
No, but we thought, that we'd just love to have a bit of a chat. There's so much going on and also so little.
Yes.
And also because we have a podcast, we don't actually talk a lot outside the podcast because we don't want to spoil information for the podcast. So our friendship only exists on the podcast.
we like message on Facebook during the week and then panic message like the day of like, oh my God, what are we doing on the podcast today?
No, don't say that.
I didn't.
No.
I said nothing.
Nothing.
It's you who is wrong.
So today we're going to have a bit of a chat. But first, Amy, how's it going?
Fine.
Yeah.
Next question. I still have this lingering cough.
What the fuck?
It's so dumb.
Interesting. Have
But-
you gone to a doctor?
Not for the cough. For other things.
Oh,
I'm just
that was the biggest sigh.
I'm just like letting it happen. You know?
The cough?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Because I'm assuming it'll go away. And then if it doesn't, I'll be like, not slay.
Not slay.
Not
Yeah.
slay. But you know what is slay, Geena?
What is slay?
It's my birthday week.
Oh my God. That's so exciting. So tell everyone how old you are.
Well, currently I'm 28.
Mm-hmm.
But I will be 29.
29, feeling fine.
Hot. And
What are your B-day plans?
well, that's a really good question.
that's good. Yeah.
My
awesome.
fam and I always generally do a birthday dinner. And last year I couldn't do it because I got tonsillitis the week of my birthday.
Damn.
So going to have a fam dinner, which will be really nice.
Is Julio going?
Julio is going and meeting the fam for the first time.
Oh my God.
He's only met my sister. So he'll be meeting like my mum, dad, two of my cousins.
Oh my God. That's a lot of family.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that'll be fun and fresh. And what I am going to do, that I'm very excited about, my friend Chloe is in the production of Billy Elliot on the Gold Coast at the Star.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, and it closes on the 13th, which is like the weekend of my birthday.
Right.
So I'm going to go to the closing show of that.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, which will be cool.
Yeah.
And then I haven't actually figured. Oh no! I know what I did. I booked a hairdressing appointment for the day before my birthday.
Hot Slade. That sounds like me.
Yeah.
Bitch. Ah.
So
yeah, good one.
I had my hair washed and cut and be feeling
bitch.
fresh.
Yes.
And then I haven't planned what I'm actually going to do on my birthday because it's a Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I might go and get like a foot massage or a pedicure or something.
Yes.
And just
fuck yeah.
sit there and close my eyes / watch TikToks while someone massages my feet.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why people think massaging feet is weird. It's literally the best thing that has ever been invented.
Oh my God. And then the place that I go to.
Is it at Chermside?
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah. They are so good. And like, I love that they spend time on your calves too. And I'm like, loosen me up, baby. Loosen up those calves.
I used to go to a place in Chermside as well, and I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
They were very good.
I hope we're talking about the same place.
There's actually a few places, so unsure.
We'll confirm after this.
Yeah,
Off
absolutely.
air.
Off air.
But yeah, that's the vibe. Oh my God.
What?
My dad got me my early birthday present.
What is it?
Because as we know, I just moved. And he was
Yeah.
like, oh, Aim, this might be helpful. Bought me a Dyson.
Holy shit. Are you kidding me?
No.
Like one of those stickless?
like a cordless stick vacuum.
Okay, first of all, is your dad single? Second of all, those are like $1,000+.
Okay, well, this one's 500. Calm down.
What?
It was on special.
Oh, wow. That's a good fucking deal.
It's a good deal. It's also still a lot of money.
Oh, that's so much money.
And no, my dad isn't single. Sorry. Oh, curses. Strike out again.
Because I was very interested beforehand. Fuck.
Yeah.
A Dyson?
So that's crazy.
That's my dream.
I was very
And that's
excited
how we know we're
about
getting
it.
older.
Like genuinely
Yes.
excited about it, Geena.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, the thought of vacuuming suddenly no longer frustrates me.
Do you now have one of the ones with a cord and shit?
Oh, yeah. It wasn't even mine. It was my roommate's.
Nice.
So we were just using this big W vacuum,
Yeah.
like plebs.
And you don't know the difference until you have a Dyson.
Oh my God.
And you're like, huh.
It has a purple stick also.
Oh.
Fun.
That's for the girlies.
That's for the girlies.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Wow.
That's...
Julio's got some big shoes to fill. What's he going to buy you? A car?
Hope so.
Come on, Julio. I know you're listening.
But that's enough about me, Geena.
Yeah, what?
What's going on with you?
Nothing.
Okay, cool. And that's the end of the episode, guys. Thanks so much.
Aimee, I'm being honest with you.
All right.
I'm finding it very hard to get a wedding guest outfit. It's been weeks and I keep looking online and it's just like I don't like buying things online because my body is a wonderland and it just changes so much.
Yes.
And sizes aren't real.
They're not real.
And
They're not real.
they're not real. And
No.
the models that model these
Not real.
dresses, they're not real either.
No.
And
Holograms.
neither are their boobs.
No.
So it's like what you see on them, you're like, that's nice, but you realize that, or you think to yourself, do I need fake titties to wear this dress?
And the thing is too, on like photo shoots for clothing, they'll always clip it
And
from
I did-
behind or the front, whatever angle it is.
And I was very naive until I saw that TikTok about that woman explaining that.
Well, I'm speaking more so from like when I worked at the bridal store and we would do
Yeah.
photo shoots, clipping the dress like all the time because generally the model is more petite than the size of the dress.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
It is so hard.
Yeah.
So, and I'm also like a redhead and colors and I'm pale and I don't want to buy a pink dress that looks good because I know that my skin and my hair won't do a pink dress.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And things that I like the look of are either black or white. And you can't wear either of those to a wedding. So it's just been so hard out here. And I know there's a lot of women that listen to this podcast. Just kidding. So far, it's only lovely men. But if
Yeah, what is with that? Men, can you stop complimenting our podcast? It's very weird. You're not the demographic. Kidding, we
Except,
love you.
please,
Please stay and tell everyone you know.
but
I think greens
Help
and
me.
purples look really nice on you.
yeah, that's great. Do you know how many greens and purple dresses there are? Not fucking many. Not many, especially and then I find a dress, I'm like, that would be nice, and I click on it and it's like, your size sold out.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
And then do I want to pay hundreds of dollars on this dress that might fit, and then it gets there and it doesn't fit, and then I have to pay money to yeet it back to wherein it come from?
That's what I hate, the whole returns thing. Like, most of the time, I'd rather just keep it and suffer.
Legit. And that's what I do. So I spend money on something that I don't like, and then I'm too, the word isn't lazy, but it also is.
Yes.
Too lazy to send it back or
Yes.
whatever. It's exhausting. And I know this is white people fucking women problems, but the wedding is in a month and I'm fucked.
Okay. Yeah.
The countdown is
creeping
on.
up.
The countdown is on, but I've been looking for about 2 to 3 weeks.
I'm going to keep an eye out. If I find something, I'm
Please.
going to send you a
Please.
picky and be like, oh,
Yeah. So I'm planning to go shopping in person soon. I've done a few in-person things, but nothing has caught my eye or has been the right colors.
yep.
You know, when you're fucking looking for something, it's not fucking there.
Yeah.
Also, because I'm going to the Weird
Oh
Sundays.
my God.
Also, I can't remember how much I've told, but basically I'm going with a group of people who aren't my people. Lovely people, but just different morals and values. Like, they get up running at 6 a.m. and drink smoothies and eat almonds and have full-time jobs. You know what I mean?
Car.
And I am not that.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
Which is fine for them and fine for me. But they're also the kind of people who, when confronted with otherness, like me, they get a bit like, oh, Geena, you're so pale. No, there's nothing against you, but I could never be that pale. You know what I mean?
What?
Do
That's
you
a weird thing.
But do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. That's just a very weird thing for someone to do.
Because, being pale is disgusting.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I'm kind of gearing myself up to deal with. And because I am insecure, but also not. So now I'm kind of I want to slay and I want to show these people that although I am other than them, I'm different from them. That's totally fine. I'm still hot and sexy and cool. So
100%.
I need a good amount of slay outfits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've recently just bought myself a black swimming suit and it's giving...
Geena, I saw the photo of that
Thank you.
and changed sexuality.
That's right.
Oh my God. You
Yes.
looked so good.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Jesus Christ.
So it's a low back side titty moment.
Where is it from?
City Beach.
Nice.
And it was $50.
Slay.
Slay.
You looked so good.
Thank you.
And still do.
Stuff it.
We should go on a date.
All right.
Okay.
Holy, are you not invited? Get out.
Girls are like,
Girls' night. Yes, so dealing with that and trying to get enough outfits to look slay for that.
Yes.
So look, if
It's
you
a lot.
find hot things, send them through.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Anyway. Aimee, do you have a sexy rec for
Yes, Geena, I've got a sexy rec for you. And maybe it's a bit of a segue, I don't know, from what you've just been talking about because it's about clothing.
me? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm listening.
And look, it's going to come across as self-indulgent, but it is also genuine.
Okay.
Denim from Fate the label. Now, no surprises here, everyone. One of my new jobs is at Fate at
Surprising.
Chermside.
Ooh.
Come say hi. I'll say hi
I
to my
will.
fans
I will.
for a small fee. But Geena, honestly, the denim is so good. I was just talking to you about this off air.
Yeah.
And I talk to people randomly about it. Not because I'm trying to be like, boost my sales, blah, blah, blah. I don't have KPIs.
Oh,
we don't have individual KPIs.
That's great.
So there is really nothing here for me to gain from being like, oh my God, come in when I'm working and I'll...
Yeah.
It's just that they genuinely are so comfortable and such like variety in colors and styles. We don't have all of the styles that are online in store, but we do have some styles that are not online in store.
Oh, okay.
So so there's some things that are like exclusive to the store and then others that just don't exist. But it is so comfortable. We just got some like denim shorts in.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Today also.
Oh.
And today I mean another day.
By today I mean none of your business.
And today I mean stop listening. But skirts, jeans, shorts, all in the denim variety, stretch and rigid denim.
Now, what does that mean, stretch denim?
So stretch is like it's a fabric that, I mean, it has stretch to it, but it's, to me, it's more comfortable.
Right.
Rigid denim is that really stiff kind of denim that looks really good. They're often with like boyfriend jeans, so can give that really oversized slouchy fit. But it's generally on the waist that you notice it the most, or the hips if you're like a hippie gal. So for me, I love the stretch denim because on my waist when I sit down, my tummy rolls because I have fat on me, which is crazy.
Weird. Women having fat, put them in a nunnery.
Am I right or am I right?
Hey. Lads, am I right?
But it just fits, it sits comfortably on my waist for the whole day. And like when I eat, I don't feel uncomfortable. It's like not cutting into me. It more so like it'll expand with my tummy.
That's good.
But then like you wash them and
it's still the same.
They go to as when you bought them.
Okay, I'm listening.
Yeah.
I'm very listening.
So and the thing is, sizes 6 to 26.
Yeah, it's a big size range, which I love.
Yeah. So to all the girly pops listening,
girly pops,
I'm really passionate about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you just need some denim.
I do need denim.
Yeah.
It's so hard. Jeans are impossible.
Yeah.
Who made jeans?
Not me.
Not me.
That's for sure.
Because my bank account.
I have no money. Well, that is a lie.
Some money, but not many.
Not many. Not any money for nice things.
No.
Just money for living things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Geena,
Yes.
do you want to know something?
I do.
Well, you can't.
Oh.
Instead, I'll ask you this.
Oh.
How's your new month's resolution going? Side eye.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive. It is going.
Okay. That's great news.
I am aware of my new month's resolutions.
Yes.
I'm very aware of it. And that's the first step.
Great. The first step is acceptance. Awareness. Awareness. Identification. Put it in the peripherals.
And I've been thinking about it a third of the time.
That's great.
Aimee,
Geena.
how's your new month's resolution going?
Quite.
What was yours?
To not Google my symptoms before I've gone to the doctor.
That's awesome. That's really good.
All right.
And you're going okay with that?
Yes and no for reasons.
For reasons.
Yes, in terms of not doing it with the things I was already doing it for.
You just found new things to Google?
But it was valid.
Was it?
Yes, it was when I was having the allergic reaction to the paint.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And it wasn't like any of the stuff that I was like internally, like what's going on? It was like, why is my skin itchy? And also my house has just been painted.
I think that's fine.
Yeah.
I think that's a normal
So
Google
I
search.
think it's going okay.
Yep.
I have wanted to several times.
Yeah.
And I get like it's really hard not to.
Yeah, right. That's self-control, bro.
It's more so like I just get really annoyed and then put my phone like into a wall and go the other room.
That's commitment.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
So good. We're both doing well with our new month's resolutions. We're both
going.
Yeah, we're going.
Yeah.
We're as good as it gets.
Yeah. See you next week. Yeah. Right.
Oh, fuck. Aimee,
Geena.
tell me, you're in therapy.
Oh, yeah.
What do you talk about in therapy? Like the general gist. Like, are you working towards things, or is it just like you go to therapy, have a bit of a bitch and stuff, and it's fun and cathartic?
It's not fun, but
Well,
it can be cathartic. I mean, it changes. Like, there have definitely been points where I've gone and had to have like talked through some things and been like, how can I deal better with this? And so it's been more like proactively trying to seek solution. Yeah. But lately it's just been kind of like, I go and talk to someone for 50 minutes and just be like, hey, this is happening, this is how I feel about it. Oh, and then they're like, hey, the way you just said that makes me think this. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. And she's like, what do you think about that? I'm like, I don't know. So just more of like a verbal diary, I guess, at the moment. Yeah. Yeah. Why? What about you?
Therapy is good and also hard, and I've forgotten that. And I just want someone to tell me what is A, wrong with me, and B, how to fix it. And I've found out therapy is not that. No. I recommend everyone do it, but it's very confronting and very hard. For instance, the other week or something, therapist and I were talking, groundbreaking, and we were talking about goals or whatever for the future. And I was like, look, if anything is anything, I'd love to be an actor, you know, with actually getting money for that. Yep. And like to find a partner, to be in love. And she was like, yep, that's cool, that's great. However, those are both goals that rely on someone else. Well, fuck me then.
That's hard.
I don't know what to do then. Yeah. What am I meant to do?
You're like, but that's what I want. That's my goal.
So how do we change those goals to be me focused? Yeah. That's fucked up. Yeah. And then she talks something about like, instead of finding someone else to love you, let's get you loving yourself. I'm like, but that's not the point.
No. You're like, that's unrelated and impossible. Next.
Let's be realistic here, all right?
Yeah.
But now, like, what do I do? What do I do?
And then the thing is as well, like, when it is something that is related to you, like for me, it would be, hey, maybe like get a better relationship with food and like be healthier, which is reliant on me. Yeah. And then my brain goes, but I can't. I can't. Yeah. I can't. I don't know how.
And that's the other thing. That's another wall I'm up against, because it's like I'm very good at the awareness thing, and I'm very good at kind of figuring out where I am and kind of what my walls are and dealing with that. But I was shown a little fucking graph or a little pie chart or whatever the fuck it was. And it was like awareness or whatever they call it is the first step. And then the second step is getting like goals and shit and putting that kind of into action. And I'm like, but I don't know how to do that, and B, don't want to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like you say, with the food thing, it's like, in theory, I know how to do that.
Literally.
But theory is so different to action.
Yep.
And it's impossible. And your mind is so stupid.
My brain goes, Aimee, if you had like, and not even, you know, not restricting yourself. Yeah. But if you just had like good portions of meat, vegetables, salad for your main meals every day, you'd probably lose a bit of weight and feel better. And then I go and buy a Storm from Hungry Jack's.
Yeah, I know.
And eat corn chips.
Yeah. 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 I think it's hard.
Oh,
I think it's so hard.
It's so hard.
And then also, like I said, I'm very good with awareness behaviors. But then when something not shitty, but tempting falls into my lap and you're like, fuck, I know exactly what I should not do. But why do that?
But why not do it?
but that's not for the plot.
That's not. Well, how am I going to develop as a character if I don't?
If I do the healthy thing, where?
And then your therapist is like, Geena, you would still be developing as your character if you did the healthy thing. And you're like, here we go. Written by female.
It's so hard. And that's what I mean about confronting about therapy. And every week I go in and she's like, so how are we doing today? What have you done? And I'm like, fucking just shut
Nothing.
up.
I've done nothing. Patrice, all right? Thank you.
Julia, shut up. Leave me alone, Julia. All right? Let's just talk about Barbie and feminism,
and
okay?
the World Cup. I know nothing about it, so you've got the floor.
How are you, Julia? Let's talk about you.
Yeah,
okay?
it's always about me. How are you?
I don't think this friendship can thrive
It's
if we're
not
just
fair.
And I'm all about equality, okay? And I'm so, and that's the other thing about love. You can't plan it.
No.
And you can't kind of seek it out either. But that's also the other thing with acting. So I've chosen really shit goals.
It's so hard. Yeah.
But I don't want anything else. I don't
Yeah. Well, I totally feel that, Geena, because I think one of my biggest goals as well is like, I would really like to, find the person that I want to marry. Like, that's something that I really want.
But you can't.
And I know it's not entirely dependent on just me.
I know, yeah.
And you have to go through, all these things, like dating Julio at the moment. If that doesn't work out, back to the start again,
Exactly, yeah.
Like,
actually, you know what? I will tell this story.
Okay.
A small story. So recently, listeners, I was seeing someone. I know, out of the ordinary, disgusting. Emphasis on was seeing someone. Yes, quite right. We can't get into it. But the basis of it was we were seeing each other for less than 2 months, which is, by the way, the longest I've dated someone since 2020. And in 2020, I dated someone for like a month and was like, this is fine, but I'm not into you and this is kind of, whatever. Anyway, so was dating this man. Let's call him
Barry.
I love that name. Okay. we were dating Barry. Barry, in hindsight. In hindsight was probably a love bomber.
Yes. Big time.
But because I haven't dated someone in so long, and I guess because I don't think I've been loved bombed since my first relationship.
Yeah,
and
right.
in that first relationship, I just thought this was what love was like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And also I thought I was smart enough to pick out love bombing.
Well, that's the thing too, Geena, because like when you were telling me about it, it also just sounded like he was a decent guy.
And it seemed like he was really into me.
Yes.
But
I feel like all those things were true as well.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Humans are so complicated. So Barry was at the start quite a lovely man. He was a little intense, meaning at the start he was very lovely and he called me up and said, hey, look, I'm doing a shop online. I'm going to get you a toothbrush and some tampons and stuff. What do you use? I'm going to get you deodorant and makeup wipes so when you're at my place you can feel comfortable, la la la. Which, lovely thing.
Thoughtful.
And for the most part, he was very generous and mostly kind.
Mm-hmm.
So it was easy to overlook the flags. I'm not going to call them red flags because at the time they were just kind of like, oh, this could be a red flag, but this could just be a conversation that we need to have.
Yeah, yes.
You know what I mean? Which is, anyway, lovely man. But it ended up being that he told me he loved me. He introduced me to his mother. It was his idea to spend my birthday with my friends, my best friends, and him. And then the crux of it was that I found out he had updated his dating profile. Now, you might think, Geena, but were you exclusive? Maybe you're thinking too much into it. And I'd say, yeah, sure, I can see there's an argument for that. However, everything I just said, and also we had a conversation of look, are you wanting to be long term? And he said, yeah, absolutely. But I just, want to get to know you more a bit first. And I said, that's totally fine. Absolutely. And there was another conversation of, look, if we're seeing each other, I don't need to know if you're seeing other people, but look, let's, be safe, etc. and so forth. And he said, no. I think it was very obvious from the start that it was just you and me, and I'm not seeing anyone else. So there were a lot of signs to say that he only wanted to see me. He wanted exclusivity. And he told me he loved me and introduced me to his mother.
Well, that's the thing. It's not even signs, Geena. Like, it's not your interpretation. It's literal words you were told. Yeah. It's communication. It's a literal thing that you were told. And you decided to trust this person because they hadn't given you a reason not to. And then I think they changed their mind, but also, like, changed their mind, and maybe not even because of you, just because they decided they wanted something different.
I think that is definitely a possibility. I think my interpretation is that when I found out he had updated his dating profile, we had like a disagreement that weekend. And what I think he has an avoidant attachment. And so instead of actually talking to me and just telling me that he felt X, Y, and Z, he sought out validation online. Also, this guy knew that I was no longer on Hinge.
Yes.
It was a conversation, it came up very early on that I had deleted my Hinge profile. Anyway, so I think that's what it came by. Anyway, this is all to say that I actually really liked Barry and could see a somewhat future with him. Obviously, it was very early on and we were still figuring out if we had the same morals and values, but we really liked each other and we fit into each other's lives quite easily. And now I'm back at square one. And I am not a person who can bounce back easily. It took a fucking toll.
Yes.
And now I'm even not worse off, but I'm back 3 steps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas if he had been open and honest from the start and said, hey, look, maybe I'm not looking for a long term or maybe, whatever, then I would have gone, that's totally chill, brother. Don't even worry about it. We probably just won't see each other or we'll see each other casually.
Yes.
But now I'm like, one of my goals is to like fall in love and find that person. And now I'm not like I'm fucked.
But your heart is like, not yet.
Yeah. And now I have to recover for months to get back to being ready again.
To get back to like baseline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what fucking annoys me.
Yes.
And I'm only 27 and my history of men isn't great. So now is this like, do I have to date for the next fucking 5 to 10 to 15 years? Because I can't keep doing this because I'm not a bounce back gal.
No.
Which is why I haven't dated in so many years. And it's also hard for me to find people I'm interested in and who have the same morals and values that I do.
Yep.
So what's the point?
Well, I'll tell you, Geena. Just kidding. There is none. There's no point to any of this.
Call in. Let me know what the point is. Let me know. Tell me something.
Well, Geena.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell me what got you good this week?
I'm actually so glad you asked.
Okay.
Because I've recently rediscovered, I should say, the art of the dirty chai.
Oh.
Now, this is something you will not be into because you don't fucking drink coffee. But I love coffee. And the other day I was having brunch with a friend and I was like, you know what? I'm feeling a bit spicy. Let's get a dirty chai. They fucking slap. They're so good. It's chai and coffee together, which is why it's dirty. It's a dirty girl chai. Love it. Been drinking it for like the past 2 weeks. Amazing. Also, carrot cupcakes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Uh-uh.
Carrot cake cupcakes fucking slap. Cream cheese?
Cream cheese? Yeah, I'll get on that.
You don't like carrot cake?
No.
Aimee.
Vegetable.
Come on. So you don't like banana bread?
No, I don't.
What?
I don't like banana bread. I don't like carrot cake. Not into them.
What?
I don't like them.
But you're so clean girl aesthetic.
I don't like them.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I'm clean girl aesthetic, but I actually eat Chocolate.
Red Rooster flavor wraps.
Red Rooster flavor wraps for every meal.
Nice.
And no banana bread.
That's so annoying. You should. You should eat them. They're so good.
Geena, my as good as it gets is also food related.
To be fair, food is great. Food gives me so much pleasure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what it is?
Yeah, I do.
I've been having cinnamon scrolls.
Oh.
Yummy.
Okay.
From Starbucks.
Oh.
Yeah, which, you know, is very basic white girl of me.
No, we love Starbucks.
I love a frappuccino.
Yeah.
The cinnamon scroll. Okay, I'm meant to be gluten-free, right?
Oh, no.
The cinnamon scrolls don't hurt me, though. And, like, they're definitely not gluten-free.
Oh.
But they're just yummy and,
Wow.
like, not doing anything to my tummy.
Now I want a cinnamon scroll.
Yeah, they're really yummy.
Damn.
Yeah.
Haven't had dinner.
Me either. Jenny, you don't go to Starbucks and get a cinnamon scroll?
Fuck yeah, I do. Oh, damn, that's great.
Yeah.
Anyway, I overshared too much.
No,
And if
I
you
like
know
that.
me, no,
No, you
don't. Oh, and if you're Barry listening to this, just kidding.
No, you're not.
Ah, classic.
Okay, well,
Anyway.
I guess we'll go to bed now.
Oh, that'd be great.
All right.
But not without
Huh?
liking, subscribing, and eating a cinnamon roll.
It's true.
Mm.
All right, Geena.
It's been a pleasure, kind of.
Yeah, I'm going home.
All right.
All right, and remember, we are as good as it gets.